got a box. I 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 got a box. Do you get this excited when you get a box in? Do you have to quell your excitement in front of your family members lest they think you have lost the plot? Same. But I'm down here in my collection area, hidden away from the real world with this box from Billy Reid. Now, many of you know Billy Reid because of this puppy over here, the amazing, amazing Billy Reid Bond Peacoat. You saw it in SKYFALL. It blew everybody away, and I don't know how many coats later, 1,000 coats later, here we are. They've had different versions of them. I've done videos that talked about the different versions. It's become a classic and probably one of the most go-to Bond sartorial items. So when I get a box from the same brand, my curiosity, it kind of gets heightened in a Spider-Man sort of way. So I'm going to find out what's in the box. What's in the box? So here we go. And again, you could tell I have not opened this because I am taking a knife to this. As I'm doing that, one of the great things is that Billy Reid, although to us a Bond brand, have really experimented outside of their traditional confines of what we know them as. And what does that mean? Well, they've taken something like the Peacoat and they've gone in a lot of interesting different directions. Hold it. Okay. Well, that wasn't difficult. Packed well. Here we go. Now, I've not seen this. You can see I'm opening it for the first. Oh, what? Look at that wrapping. How beautiful. Really nice. Really nice wrapping. All right, let's take this out. Heavy. Whatever's in here is extremely heavy. Look at that. That gives you an idea of the way you're going to receive your package. It's like opening up a gift. Oh, wow. Quite a few things. All right, so first of all, oh, very nice. Okay, so I have to explain this a little bit. This is their Scholl's shirt, and I'm going to open this because this is a double dye Scholl's denim shirt. This is one of their staple trademark pieces. Wow, really soft. I expected the denim to be a little harsher. Here it is. Let's pull it out. So it has kind of like a southern western vibe. And by the way, this is not a Bond shirt. All right. First and foremost, probably nothing in here has been worn by James Bond. It's from a Bond brand. So we call these things adjacency. We have a curiosity. If we like a particular brand and an item from a James Bond clothing, it draws us to other items in their brand and it helps us to explore. It's a journey, if you will. So this is the Scholl's shirt. This is one of my favorites. I've seen it from afar. I have not tried it on. This is a size small. So one more time, for those of you uninitiated, 41-inch chest. Boom. 31-inch waist. Easy to remember, 41, 31. Don't go by 10. And that's my sizing. I am 5'9" and a half. Are you 5'10" yet, David? No, and I'll probably never get there. So this shirt, you know something? For the other two pieces, why don't we try, this is their traditional shirt. Let me try it on. Okay, I've paired this with a pair of chinos and my Aquaterra watch because more blue, anyone. But here is the Scholl's denim shirt. It's a size small. Now, if nothing else on this channel, you're going to get authenticity. The small is a little small for me in the chest. I've been a pumping away, hashtag Bond Fitness Challenge. So I have a barrel chest. It's got a little bit more muscle on than usual. It's tight. It's a little too tight. So I am going to be getting in touch with my friends at Billy Reid to get a medium. But for today's purpose and looking at other stuff, I'm going to stay on with the small. It's not uncomfortable. It's not like I'm being bound, but you know, all day in this might be a little bit too much. And you know something? There was a time and place when I was wearing things like this really tight and I'd be like, yeah, look at this. And now I'm just, you know what? Give it a little breathing room, David. It's okay. You know, I can get away with this. I can get away with this. Actually, it makes me look pretty svelte. Svelte, I said svelte. But do a little breathing room would be good. So I'm going to do a size medium. Now, why do I do this sizing thing? I do this because if you're interested in this shirt, and by the way, so soft, so functional, sleeves are perfect, no bat wings. I mean, look at this, the way this is cut. This isn't a fashion forward shirt. This is a styled shirt. This will be in style 40 years from now. I mean, this thing just doesn't lose. So I love the shirt, love, love, love. I just want to get it in a more comfortable size now. And this way if you go to a link, for example, you can also get the right size. You use my sizing, you compare it to your sizing, and you can see accordingly. Or you can use a size chart like a human being. All right, what else do we have in here? Oh, all right. You can tell, by the way, look at this, sealed for your protection, that I have not opened these. All right, I have to explain what this is. This is the meeting of many worlds. This is the waxed bond Peacoat. Okay, this is a dark midnight blue. Let me get up and close so you can see the color. So this is the waxed bond Peacoat. It is that Peacoat in a waxed fabric. Why? Well, I don't know. Maybe it could be raining out in the spring. Imagine that. Maybe this will wick away moisture. Maybe it's a lot lighter than a thick wool Peacoat, because as much as we love our bond Peacoats, I don't know if you heard, it's hard to wear in the winter. Yeah, even though wool breeze. This is absolutely gorgeous. It has these wonderful brown buttons, and the interior is very nice too. It's not a denim, but it's almost like that sort of twill. Has some wonderful and by the way, very handy pockets on the inside. So I believe the outside is 100% cotton. The body lining, interestingly enough, is 70% linen. I'm cheating. I'm reading a tag right now. And 70% cotton, 30% linen. And that's why it feels like this. Linen, folks. It's the magic fabric of spring and summer. It just feels great. Let's try this on, shall we? Now this is a size small. So it's all about sizing. Oh, there's an interesting tag here. Hallie Stevenson's, made from long-lasting water-repellent fabric by Hallie Stevenson's of Scotland. Oh, okay. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Hold the presses. This tag right here is probably something I should highlight. So you see the connection. SKYFALL, Scotland. Fabric, Scotland. Peacoat, SKYFALL. I mean, all roads lead to Rome. And this is what always makes exploring a Bond brand so fascinating. I don't know, I get such a kick out of it in the sense that it really is one of these things that you find out new information all the time. Now, mind you, this just came out of the package. It just came out of the package. So the reason I'm saying that is it will be styled. It's a little crinkled right now, the collar, etc. But this fits perfectly. So this is the size small. It's got a little bit of room, but this is how I would wear this piece. To me, a spring jacket like this shouldn't be all billowy like a winter jacket. It should fit like this. The other aspect to notice is the cut of this. So yes, it's still part of the fit, feel, fashion, and function. The cut of this, although it's a high-armed cut on this waxed. And wax, when people think of waxed cotton, they think not very movable, stiff. You know, it's got to be broken in. Folks, this is already broken in. I feel like I could drive in this very easily. The sleeve length is perfect on me. The pockets, they're easily connected. And by the way, sometimes these aren't hand warmer pockets in the warmer weather. They're what I call nervous pockets. If you're ever standing next to somebody, where do you put your hands? Do you constantly adjust? Where do you put you can just go like this. You don't have to do your hands in your pocket thing, which kind of ruined the lines of the Peacoat, you can just sort of do this and wax poetic with someone every now and then. It's not quite Napoleonic. It's just short of that. But I love the way this is. Now I'm going to train the collar. That is a thing. So basically, training the collar is sort of laying it flat, putting a tiny bit of water on it. So this will eventually go high in the back. And I'm sure the microphone is loving this right now. But for right now, I'll sort of put it down so you can see what it looks like flat as well. Love the shoulder line. This is perfect. Yeah, I'm so digging this. But I do notice that there is one other piece. Shall we? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right. Something else. Hard to tell what it is. Come on. No. 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 And by no, I mean yes. Okay, so first thing is the olfactory. Not the old factory, the smell. The leather, this is a gorgeous brown leather Bond Peacoat. Take a look at this. I know a lot of people out here who are going to freak out that they've made this. This is just right out of the 60s. I mean, it's in a tobacco colored, okay, insulated leather Bond Peacoat. So you could probably get away with wearing this 3 seasons. Might be a little too much for the summer, but right now I've got a cool morning. So, and let's face it, it's temperature controlled down in my studio here. So I'm putting this puppy on. I am digging this. We're gonna explore this one because I love that they did this. Okay, so first of all, you got this amazing sort of quilted inside, and this thing's got weight. It's not just the leather, it's, like they say, it's insulated. It is insulated, so this has got some lovely stuffing in here. Let's give this a try on. Again, this is just, that new leather, new car smell is just amazing. I love that they did this. This is so mod to me. Seriously, I am so digging this. This could be definitely one of my favorite pieces I've had in a long time. I'm getting, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting vibes of Tomorrow Never Dies, like the Weapons Bazaar opening, the pre-title sequence with Brosnan. It has, again, it's the meeting of different roads. So I've got the SKYFALL Bond Peacoat cut, same exact cut. No hand warmer pockets here, but you still have these wonderful patch pockets here. It's got the same type of collar going on, the same type of cut and lines, but it's got that leather of Tomorrow Never Dies, Brosnan, Bazaar look. And I'm at a little bit of a loss of words because I am so digging this. No splits in the back. You can see how this fits. This is, by the way, a size small. It is perfect. It's not binding. I will say this, versus like the wax Peacoat where there's lots of great movement and things like that, this is an insulated coat, meaning this is to go out into the cooler or the, dare I say, cold weather and experience this. But it's not a summer coat. Don't think of it as that. It is just amazing all around. And what I love about it is that this is yet another Bond Peacoat item I can put into the Zaritsky Bond Peacoat Museum. And what the heck is that? Well, to date, I own nearly every version of the Bond Peacoat. That's a testimony to Billy Reid, the brand. Because number one, I've loved everyone as an individual component, not because it's associated with Bond, but because it's my type of style. It's something that I want to own. It's something that I could use in the armament of my sartorial world that I live in. But the other aspect of it is I truly appreciate this universally stylish design. The type of design that would look place in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, but it has its own essence to it as well. That's what I love about this. You know, the way it feels, the way it connects, the fact that even though this is leather, it's not so restrictive that it feels like it's wearing you. I've talked about this a lot. You want to have clothing that you wear, not have clothing wear you. And sometimes when things look good, sometimes they don't feel good. Sometimes they're not comfortable. For me, it's got to be comfort. That's why we talk about fit. It's not just fashion, it's fit. It's function, right? It's feel. It's all those. And by the way, feel, in this case, it's also emotional. It's not just the feeling of the leather and the smell. It's the feeling that you get when you're loyal to a brand. We don't always talk about brand loyalty and customer service, but Billy Reid has kept it up. We've known them way, way back when SKYFALL premiered. That's how a lot of us got to know the brand in many of those videos. In fact, that video of my debut of this in London was kind of what really kicked off my channel in a big way. And it continues today to amazing surprises like this. I love this jacket. I appreciate it. I wanted to show it to you. Well, there you go. Couple new pieces from Billy Reid, still keeping the Bond end up, still keeping the Billy Reid momentum going with us. Check it out. Check out their stuff. Link is below. In the meantime, this has been David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience. So digging this. We'll see you real soon. Take care. Thanks for watching the Bond Experience. If you like what you saw, why don't you subscribe to the channel by clicking this button right here. We'll keep you up on everything new that's happening in the world of Bond. And speaking of something new, here's something new just for you because we know you so well. Talk to you soon.